Just tell me what they wantin'. Boy, anything you want, better money. Just tell me what they wantin'. Boy, anything you want, better money.
Hi, I'm super excited for our wellness series for our Eat and Thrive box. Today, our first series topic is going to be healthy in real life. So we have a super simple, easy recipe that you're going to be able to fix in 20 minutes or less. It's full of nutrients, full of vitamins, and that is going to be super tasty. Follow me in the kitchen and let's get started. Welcome to BU Wellness Network's Eat and Thrive episode number 2 of year 2022. Again, I'm Khara, the executive assistant and nutrition manager for BU Wellness Network. Today I have David Johnson here. He is our new nutrition community health worker and also owner of Body Buzz. I'll let you do a brief introduction, sir.
Hey, my name is David Johnson. I'm here today to help out with the Eat and Thrive monthly meal. And today we'll be making a chicken along with some exciting juices, which I'm sure you all would love to enjoy when you pick up your monthly box this month.
All right, so let's get started. So the only thing we're gonna cook today is some chicken breast because we are really on this healthy initiative to eat fresh, to eat better, and just to create wellness for our whole entire body. So let's start with this chicken. Again, like David said, we're going to make a winter chicken salad. So I've already pre-washed this chicken. This is thin cut. You can use a thicker cut if you would like, but this is just thin cut organic cage-free chicken. And as we talked about before, we are not going to be super seasoning our food, only because we want the flavor of everything that we put together to come out. So let's go ahead and put the pan on there. This is already hot. I'm just going to use some classic olive oil and get it all in there really good. I did not measure this olive oil, so use it at your discretion.
And another cool oil you could use if you don't really like olive oil is grapeseed oil.
Yes, this is true. And avocado oil.
And avocado oil.
Yes. I actually have avocado oil at home. Yeah, that's what I'm using right now. Just trying it all out.
Okay.
I'm still going to put a little butter in there because, as we said in last month's episode, the healthiness was not built in a day. So we'll slowly decrease the butter. This got a little hotter than I wanted, so I'm just going to wait a little while. Okay. But you can start on your cucumbers if you like while we let this cool down.
Yeah, let me grab a knife. If many of you do not know, cucumbers are great for hydration. If you have a lot of skin problems, eating cucumbers, just even half a cucumber a day can help improve your skin. And it's also packed with a lot of nutrients that you pretty much need throughout the day. Okay.
I did not know that. I have been eating cucumbers more, but I thought my skin was clearing up because I was pregnant. Maybe it was the cucumber.
It's that cucumber helping out too.
Alright, while he does that, I'll add the butter. Look at that beautiful, nice, semi-healthy mix there. We want to make sure when we buy cucumbers that they're firm and dark in color. Right,
so cucumbers should be firm. You can pretty much tap it and you won't really feel anything shaking on the inside. But if you see a cucumber and it's dark green and it's feeling mushy, you shouldn't grab it. You shouldn't eat it either.
Don't grab a mushy, dark green cucumber. Friends, don't grab that. Alright, so we got our oils and butter seasoning. David is cutting up the cucumbers. I'm literally only going to lightly season our chicken with salt. Now, my fellow African Americans, do not be a judger at home and say, she is not seasoning that chicken. Do not be a judger and say I'm not seasoning the chicken. Because I am. I'm using olive oil and a little butter to season, and then once we get all of our toppings on our salad, it is going to create a nice blend. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on here because it's really hot.
How long do you cook it for?
I'm going to cook this for about 10 to 20 minutes, just depending on the heat. It depends on your pans too. This is just a, just a standard pan. if you're spiffy and have iron skillet, then of course your cook time will be different. You can also use your air fryer. You can also bake. So we're just gonna cook it 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll check and flip it over. Put a little salt on this side. Some people do like to tenderize their chicken and kind of beat it a little bit before, so we did that a little bit before. I'm gonna set this to the side and remove these plugs.
Yeah, you can see it cooking already.
Alright. So,
Is that how you want them cut?
is that how you're gonna put them on your salad?
No, I can cut them into squares.
Okay, you can cut them a little bit more.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Those
So
smaller.
cucumbers are also pickles, right?
Correct. Yep.
And
All they do is add vinegar, water, and salt and can.
if you did not know that, fun fact, cucumbers are also pickles. If you put them in a jar with salt, vinegar, and water, you can make your own pickles. I preferably like sweet and spicy pickles. So we'll have to figure out how to make those.
I like sweet dill pickles on avocado toast.
Wait a
Have you
minute.
ever had that?
Remix. Sweet pickles on avocado toast.
It adds like an extra crunch to it, a little bit more flavor.
We might have to make a reel for the people.
We could.
Because I never even thought to put pickle and avocado together. Not at all.
Neither until I actually was at a restaurant and they served it and it was really good.
I'm gonna try it now. Now let's talk about things we're gonna add to our salad. We have some dry cranberries here. So these are dry. You can get these like with less sugar. Dry fruit does tend to have more sugar. You can use fresh cranberries if you like, but this winter salad called for dry. We have some honey roasted pecans, so they'll add the texture, a little crunch, and you still get some nuts in there, protein.
Yep.
We have some cherry tomatoes. And these are full of nutrients as well. And then some cuties or mandarin oranges. I use fresh ones. If you would like, you can use cans, but I try to get, some things that weren't as fresh and some fresh, and we'll mix it up.
Yep, because fresh ones are preservative free.
Preservative free.
Yep. And fresh too has way more vitamin C.
And we all need vitamin C during the COVID era.
Definitely.
It will be over one day. Mark my words. Rewind this, then play it again. It will be over one day.
One day soon.
Right. And then we have a field of greens. So you can choose to get your own lettuce, own romaine lettuce, own shredded carrots, own red cabbage. I chose to go the easy route because sometimes I have long days and I don't have time to eat videos at home by myself and cut up everything. So we're going to give out a field of green bags and make it easy for you too.
And you got some carrots in here too.
Yep, some carrots, which is that really true? They're good for eyesight. That's what they used to tell us when we were little.
Definitely, yes. Yes.
Alright, this is cooking a little slower than I wanted, so we're just going to turn it up.
And so I think what a lot of people don't realize is that this is a meal packed with protein. You're getting protein from the chicken, protein from the nuts, and actually you're getting protein from the leafy greens as well. A lot of people don't know that.
And that is why we do these episodes, so you can eat and thrive. Alright, and I'm actually having this for lunch as well.
It smells good.
Yeah, so there's some flavor in here with our minimum seasoning. So while our chicken takes its time to cook, we are going to talk more about what your role is going to be here since you are new here at the U Wellness Network.
Okay. Yeah, my role here will be helping assist with the nutrition services program. So I will be assisting with these videos right here and giving you guys a little bit more insight on nutrition education. Just like with the cucumbers, a lot of us didn't know they were really good for your skin.
No, you're not.
On top of that, I'll be helping with a lot of community outreach, bringing nutrition education into the community where it's needed most. So I'm excited to join the team, and I know that we can do a lot of the work together.
Yes, and I'm excited to have him here. But David is really a layered person. He didn't even tell you all about himself. So we want to know more about you. Like, what got you into nutrition? What got you into just trying to help your whole self?
Okay. Yeah, so I was working in diabetes research.
Okay.
And I kind of found that research is really to help find a cure for something rather than prevent it.
Okay.
And so I was challenging myself. Like, I went to school for this, but at the same time, I'm not really having a big impact on myself or for my community.
Okay.
So that's why I transitioned. I started my business, Body Buzz, where we make natural, organic cold press juices along with provide nutrition education.
Okay.
And on top of that, I was like, I want to do something more. I want to bring my juices into the community, but I also want to bring my skills into the community.
Okay.
So that's how I found you.
Okay.
And I looked you up. I looked at all of your programs that you were doing. It sounded very interesting.
All right.
You and I actually had a conversation, and you were like, "Hey, we need someone like you." And I was like, let me apply. But yeah, I'm definitely an advocate for nutrition education simply because the Black community suffers the most when it comes to pretty much any health concern. It can be a chronic disease, or it can be from just simply not having access to water. Our community struggles the most. So I wanted to incorporate all of that knowledge into one thing and kind of bring it to the table to share with everybody.
All right.
Simply because we need it.
We
Nobody's
do
doing
need it. They're not doing it. And if they are, we're not judging you either. We're just doing our part.
We are.
All right, let's check this chicken. And we are grateful to have David as a new addition here at BU Wellness Network.
Thank you.
I believe he's going to enhance our programs and really provide that insight. Okay, so it's not as brown and crispy as, I would like it if you watched our last episode, how we like that salmon to get a little brown and crispy. Let's see what this one looks like. So one side is, that doesn't mean it's not done. That's just my preference. So we're gonna let that cook a little bit more. And
I was gonna say too, when you charbroil meat, the emissions that come out of it are really the best way to inhale.
the smoke,
Yeah.
because all the chemicals are coming in.
And you're inhaling that. That's why asthma and respiratory diseases are at a high in rural areas.
See, this is why we needed him here. Okay? So don't sniff your meat. You could also get caught by grease. But don't sniff your meat, okay? Because it's not good for you. I don't eat any red meat. Do you?
I don't eat red. I'm actually vegan.
You are?
I am.
Oh, good.
I'm enjoying you cook this, but I know I won't be able to eat it with my salad.
Well, yes.
But we have the pecans.
Okay.
And also some protein mixed in that, so I'll still be eating protein.
And Eat and Thrive is vegan friendly. So when you fill out the survey, you can put that on there. And then you just, when you get the chicken, I may substitute it with another source of protein. So anybody can apply for that. And we are accepting new enrollees and participants. We will have that survey link in the comment section below. You can sign up to receive this meal and all the following meals coming up in the next few months. If you just fill out that survey, we will be actually starting in March to mail out Eat and Thrive boxes. So if you are wanting to sign up, just fill out that survey link in the comment section.
Yeah, get ready to explore a world of new flavors.
Yes. All right, so we are gonna go ahead and build our salad. Wait a minute.
Okay.
We're having a competition because I like to eat pretty food, or I try to eat pretty food. So David and I are gonna see who can make the best looking salad. And you guys can choose that in the comments.
I'm no expert, but we'll see how this goes.
And I do have an incentive for people who comment. So if you comment, I can see it, and I will be in contact for your incentive as long as you are enrolled in our Eat and Thrive program.
And on top of that, if you comment and you like the video, you will get another free juice included.
Another free juice? Sweet. They don't even know about the juice.
They don't.
But they will find
They'll
out.
find out pretty soon. Okay.
Don't look at my salad. Now, my fellow friends at home, We are not drenching our salad in the infamous ranch dressing.
Or sprinkly cheese.
Or sprinkly cheese. Actually, there's no dairy in this recipe at all.
Oh yeah, there's not.
So this is dairy free. So I believe our chicken is good. Gonna turn it down now. And back to my creation here. Let me just a little all over the place. I'm gonna add some vitamin C to my salad. Now for those of you out there who do not like to mix fruit and vegetables in salad, I am encouraging you to try it. Try the flavors. Dare to enter the world of fruit and vegetables. Okay, I'm gonna get my chicken out. Alright, so now my chicken is done. It is lightly golden and brown. Again, this meal is gonna be enough for you to eat today and make a salad for tomorrow. For lunch, just gonna tear that. And you always want to make sure your chicken is basically like white or a nice cream inside. If you see pink, do not eat it. It is not done. Alright. Again, we are still in our salad competition. So.
They might have looked pretty cool. And too, if you do not want to make your chicken on the stovetop, you can also bake it. That goes good in a salad, or you can grill it, and that also goes good with the salad.
So now for my salad, I'm going to go ahead and add my lovely chicken pieces. We're gonna let the people decide.
With no chicken.
Well, not everybody eats chicken.
That's true.
I was vegan for 5 years.
Okay, what made you switch back?
My last child, I was not doing it properly.
Gotcha.
And so I had some different vitamin deficiencies. And I needed to start eating differently to get better for my child.
Okay.
But being a vegan, you definitely have to be mindful of as much leafy greens, like you're getting your vitamin D, your iron. And I wasn't doing it as best as I could. Yeah, she's gonna capture me putting my drizzle on. Okay. So this is my salad, and I'm gonna just drizzle on like so, you know, like the people on the TV do. And like David said before, this is loaded with protein and fruit, fresh fruit and dry fruit. They have so many different nutritious benefits. So we're gonna put these to the side, and we have a special treat for you guys.
Alright, hey everybody, my name is David Johnson, and today I'm here talking about my business, Body Buzz.
Awesome.
We make organic cold pressed juices, and we ultimately want to bring this, open up shop and bring it into our communities, because if you look around, there's a McDonald's, there's a Starbucks, but there's no natural fresh fruit anywhere, unless you go to the grocery store. So we created Body Buzz to bring nutrition education into the communities and to kind of bring fruit and vegetables back into everyday life, because a lot of people don't even eat an apple a day or an orange in a week, you know? When's the last time you had some watermelon? Well, this morning.
This morning. I try to eat fruit all day.
Okay, good. So today we will have a good juice being made. It will be a new juice that's not on our menu yet, but it's watermelon, lime, and mint. 3 easy ingredients. Not only if you don't have a juicer, but you can also just make this in a blender.
Awesome.
You can just squeeze your lemon and just blend up your watermelon, and you're good to go. Just throw some mint in there on top. You don't even have to juice the mint. You can just throw it on top, just to be a little bit refreshing. All right, so I usually like to prep my fruit before I do juice. So with my limes, I just cut off the sides of them, as you can see, and then you can either keep the peels and, you know, start a compost pile, or you can find a cool trick on what lime skin can be used for. So for example, with me, I sometimes keep my watermelon because I just found a new recipe where the rind right here, between the flesh and the skin, this rind is actually edible, and it's actually the most nutritious part of the watermelon.
Wow.
Yep, so you can throw it into stir fries, you can pickle it. You can actually pickle the whole skin and the rind when you pickle it.
Interesting.
And people actually enjoy it. It's been around for decades.
Nature delivers. So what's the difference between a juicer and a blender?
Pretty much with juicers, you extract all the juice out of the fruit.
Okay.
And you're pushing away the flesh. So when you use a blender, you're getting a lot more fiber.
Okay.
So juices, yes, juices are healthy for you, but I would definitely say making a smoothie would be healthier because you're getting all that fiber as well.
Okay.
But juices are really more convenient for some people who don't like super cold smoothies and things like that. Yep. So first off, all we do is I cut up some watermelons for us.
Alright.
We just turn the juicer on, and by the way, this juicer I use for myself at home, and it's pretty reliable. It's a cold presser. It was only $107 at Walmart.
Alright.
Yep. So you just turn on the button, and this part up here, you can just throw the fruit into.
So just load it in there?
Yep. And you'll see it, you just push it in, and it just starts to juice. And the flesh will come out of this part.
Alright.
And so I have a different setting on right now that allows the pulp to not go into the juice. But some people love pulp.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to get a little bit more fiber in, you could also just switch the setting and get a little bit more pulp in there. So yeah, you just throw the fruit in, and it just goes super fast. That's with watermelon. With some other fruits, it might clog up a little bit, just because you're putting too much in at once.
I'm gonna have to get me one of these juicers. I do have a Ninja blender. I make smoothies, but I have not went to the realm of juicing. But it is a go.
It is a little bit more time consuming, so what I usually like to do is on my off day, which is typically on a weekend, I'll go get my ingredients and I'll make some juices for the week, and you can just throw them in the freezer.
Okay.
Yep. So usually when you have a fresh plant, instead of just picking it off, what you do is you usually cut it at a part where the leaf is its biggest, and you see other leaves starting to flower.
Okay.
We'll just put a few pieces into our juice after we rinse it, of course. You should always rinse your greens before you wash them, even if it is being homegrown.
But bugs are good in protein as well.
They are. So let me just rinse them.
And they add texture. A little crunch never hurt anyone, you know? Just never did. I know I ate a bug before, actually. Okay, so what about those people who love sweet juice? And what if it's bitter? Can you add agave? Can you add honey? What can you add?
Yeah, so you can add honey, you can add agave, you can add a bunch of different things to your juice. You don't necessarily, you can even add sugar if you want, but it won't really dissolve with it being cold. However, a lot of the juices, the fruit are naturally sweet. So let's say, for example, I have an orange juice that I made. And in it, I have pineapple and mango.
Okay.
And it's super good, it's sweet, but it's not too sweet, you know what I'm saying? So the sugar content is under the daily recommended sugar intake we should eat, which is about 23 grams for a female, and I think about 32 grams for a male. A juice like this right here, watermelon, it's very low in sugar, high in water. With it being 95% water, you'll be hydrated.
Okay.
So for those people who don't like drinking water, eating watermelon and eating fruit is a good way to get in your water intake.
Awesome.
So now that this is done,
all right, so now we have our juice, watermelon lime, mint juice. Everybody who is subscribed to the Eat and Thrive program, you don't have to worry about if you have a juicer or a blender. We are going to provide this fresh juice for pickups for the end of February, along with all the ingredients that we use to make our winter chicken salad. So make sure you hit that survey link, fill that survey out. I'll be in touch so you can go ahead and register for our program and pick up your free meal. And then we are also going to talk really quick about this Simply Dressed. So this is a very good dressing. They have multiple kinds. We just use this to lightly coat our salads. It's a basil vinaigrette. They have blueberry, they have blush, strawberry, apple. So if you need a little bit of sweetener, you can definitely try one of these. This is what you will get in your Eat and Thrive box. But we're going to go ahead and do a little tasting.
It's good.
Yeah, let's see.
Even without the chicken, it's real good.
And my chicken does have flavor. It's not dry either. You're getting hydrated with your juice, washing your other fruits and vegetables down. I think this is definitely a winner.
Yep.
All right, we did a good job.
We did.
All right, so we will see you guys next time. David's gonna drop some info about Body Buzz really quick when he gets done showing all his good food.
Yes, our website will be going live this week. It is bodybuzz.com. You can also find us on Instagram at bodybuzz. Oh, and remember, if you like and you comment on this photo, you can get a free juice, and you can come pick it up right here at BU Wellness Network.
Alrighty.
All right.
We'll see you again for our March 2022 episode. Peace.